Warning! The following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Geoguessr. We are doing two Pro Leagues today. Count them, two. We're doing Royal World Season 2 and Quarantine Madness. Now, Royal World is ending in 1 hour from recording this video, so you won't have to worry about seeing this for spoilers. However, Quarantine Madness, we still got 18 hours. So, I highly recommend, if you have not gone and played this Quarantine Madness League yet, to go play it now on your own. Come back after, and you can watch this and see and compare how you did. Now, we are down to 25. We suck. That was the AI made world map. We did terrible. We ended 101st. We came in last place, I guess. We don't even have a number next to our name. We did so fucking terrible. So we're dropping. I do want to stay in the top 25 for this. It looks like we only have like 4 legs left, 28, 29, 30, and 31. That's 4. We do have to do this. We're going to start with this today because I suck at Royal World. And I want to build up the confidence before we go and do that. So we're going to start with Quarantine Madness. We're going to finish with the Royal World. And I do hope you guys are ready. But again, if you have not played this yet, please go do it now. What's the point in fucking cheating, man? A thrilling world. I have no idea what to expect from a thrilling world. Although it looks like we're going to have maybe amusement parks. Fuck me. Oh, this is Cyrillic. Now, we only have a minute. This looks like one of the shittiest amusement parks I've ever seen. Do we just go with, like, Moscow? This doesn't feel like Moscow, but that kind of reminds me of Moscow. No, okay, hold on. I don't... Saint something Cathedral? That's in Moscow, right? Does this not look like that? I feel like kids would love to jump around in that. I feel like this is going to be Moscow. Podolsk? Guys, I have no fucking idea where we are. No fucking idea. It looks like it's a carnival, like a pop-up carnival that's only here for a few months out of the year. Although this looks like it's built specifically for... This is the sketchiest fucking carnival I've ever seen. It ends up being Bryansk. Simi is the current leader. We end up getting 100 extra points over Simi. What the fuck? I'm assuming we're going to get all over the world, right? That's number one. So, if we get the United States, I have a good chance. Because I've been to quite a few in the USA. I think this is the EU again. This is Russia again. Okay. With another pretty sketchy coaster. We do have a river. I'm just going to keep guessing near Moscow. Why the fuck not? The first one wasn't Moscow, and this isn't the first one. Can we get away and onto a road? I feel like that might actually help us. My concern is, what if this is the Ukraine? So I am looking mainly for any kind of sign that might have the letter I on it. Don't see it over here. Although we can keep going down the road. No, this is probably Moscow. Granted, none of this is Moscow. We don't have enough time to sit here and translate, man. That's my concern. Like, I can tell generally the difference between a few Cyrillic-based languages, but not this time. And it ends up being Ivan Novo. And it looks like me and Simi both guessed over here in Moscow. Near a river. Alright. Is this going to be Russia too? Are we just playing in Russia? No, this is in English. Alright. EU flags. I don't see anything else on it. We have the LUNA Luna Park. I've never heard of Luna Park, although... Maybe the UK? I want to look at license plates. Europa, realestate.com. Blue in the front. It looks like small license plates. Could this be Italy? think it's Italy. I don't think it's Rome, but I don't know where else to guess. Yeah, no, this is Italy. Arezzo, maybe? I don't know anything about any of these amusement parks. Fully, completely honest. Never heard of any of these so far. Fuck. This might be important, but it's probably wrong. No, and Sumi does get a perfect score. It ends up being on the coast up top. So now we're down 900 points. But it's over by Venice. So I'm glad we didn't guess Rome there. This looks incredibly dangerous. It's called the Buzzsaw. I've never heard of this. This feels like it's the United States. I just need to find something. Dracula's airport transfer theme parks. .au, we're in Australia. Outside of Sydney, maybe? Maybe outside of Melbourne. The Gold Coast. Isn't that the right-hand coast? I don't know what the Gold Coast is, to be honest. Koala Tours. Nothing. I don't know where 07 is. God damn it. Alright. Lego. We know it's Australia. We know it's Australia. I feel like this is the Gold Coast. I feel like it's going to be outskirts of Perth. No, Gold Coast is over here. Alright. It's over by Brisbane. And we are over by Brisbane. And here's Dream World. So it's called Dream World. We might have been able to see that. But not bad. Our only fuck-up so far is Italy. This is the United States, 100%. 100%. Six Flags, maybe? No, this is not Six Flags. This is Hershey Park. Kissing Tower Hill, Zoo America. I'm pretty sure this is going to be Hershey Park. Which is Pennsylvania. Out here somewhere. Where's Hershey? Here's Hershey. I'm almost confident this is Hershey Park. I was here last year, 2 years ago. Fuck. The Hollow, Founder's Way. Yeah, no. Here's Hershey. Yes, it's Hershey fucking Park. Alright. We're somewhere in here. This is the chance we can get to come in first place. All we need is for Simi to not get Pennsylvania. Like, at all. We could theoretically get a perfect score here. But I was here a little over a year ago. So, that's kind of cool. Please. Fuck. Simi does get the perfect score. But we did get Hershey Park correct. Also, it does come down to Italy. We fucked up in Italy. I hope a lot of people fucked up in Italy. Looks like we had some decent Russia guesses. Guessing near Moscow. I guess that's the play. I don't know, man. I feel like the western part of Russia is more developed and has more populations. I feel like the amusement parks are going to be more western instead of going central or eastern. But everything else, we did decent in. That builds the confidence. We're in third fucking place. Nice! Wolf Trek is beating us by 300 points. Simi's beating us by 900, which we already knew it was about 900. Dude, if we can keep top 10 here, that would be great. But we do have one more league to do. One more, and we're gonna suck at it. That's the Rural World Season 2. Where are we currently? We should be like 30th? 31st. I'm not doing too great when it comes to this, but you know what? Shit just happens sometimes. This one, we're not allowed to move. We can pan, we can zoom, that's it. So we're kind of stuck playing this. White license, not white. White divider line. It looks like we are on the right-hand side. Sun is to our south. This is going to be probably Europe. Probably. Poland, perhaps? I don't know anything about these trees. We do have what appears to be a blue car, which I think is the normal car. Not really able to see anything from these light poles, although this feels Baltic, or Balkans. I can't tell if these are mountains, although they do look pretty mountainish. Maybe Romania? I wanted to say it was going to be the Baltics, like Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia. But I don't think these really have mountains. What if it's like Croatia. I think it could be Croatia. We're not allowed to move here, so this is it. Orange-ish roofs, which could be Spain. It ends up being Bulgaria, and that is definitely a weird fucking Bulgaria. Well, there goes all of our fucking confidence that we built up. White truck with the roof rack. We do have tape on the back right, which I think puts us on an island. This could be Reunion. It could be. Because we do have EU-style plates. I wouldn't be surprised if this is Reunion. Is Reunion really that rural? The only other thing that I could think of that would have the tropical feel with EU-style plates and a roof rack. Maybe somewhere in the Pacific. I don't know anywhere else, though. Unless it's maybe the Azores or... what are these other islands fucking called? The Canaries. Maybe even down here, Cabo Verde. It's an island group. I feel like Reunion's the play, though. I don't know why I feel like it's Reunion. I don't know why. And it does end up being Reunion. So, I'm really happy about that one. Fuck. That could have been real bad. We actually have a better guess than the current leader. Although, we already screwed up the first location by not guessing Bulgaria. I wonder... This is going to be a pain in the ass. We do have right-hand side. We do have white solid line with a white middle, so it's not Norway. It's not Sweden. It could be Finland. Could be Finland. Let's go Finland. Why not? I feel like the further north we go in Finland, the more rural it's going to get. Can't really make out anything about the license plate. There's nothing behind us. There's no signs. The sun is to our south, so we are in the north. We do have these trees, which they are pretty thin, so maybe we do go a little bit further north. But it feels pretty Nordic. The only other thing I could see this being is the other side over by like St. Petersburg in Russia. I feel like that could potentially be there, but the road isn't, I think, in bad enough shape, and I mean that with all due respect, to be considered Russia. I do think it has to be Finland, and I do think we have to be north here. And it ends up being Russia. It ends up being Russia. And here I said they don't have roads this good in Russia. Fuck, man. Fuck. Now we get a dirt road in the middle of nowhere. I'm going to make a stupid play here, and you guys are going to scream with joy when it's right. I'm going Estonia. Why? We have a dirt road. We have the same trees we just had, which means it has to be a cold-tempered environment. The fact that we have a dirt road, we usually find dirt roads in Estonia for whatever fucking reason. It's tough to tell where the sun is, although it could be north. But it feels like it's south. Dude, compasses are fucked. Which would put us in the northern hemisphere. The dirt road, we have two options. We have Kamchatka, this bullshit, or Estonia. And they're literally half a world away from each other. So it's either we get like a decent score or we get like 0 points. I think Estonia's got to be the play here. That was the first instinct. Gotta stick to it. And it does end up being Estonia. It just ends up being a lot closer to the Russia border. See, that's like a math god mode. Like first in, Estonia. The issue is, the other two rounds we suck at. Although this might be one of the best rural worlds we've ever fucking had. If that doesn't tell you something, I don't know what will. Now, we do have rather flat, it's kind of open, Poland, Ukraine, Denmark, Netherlands. Sun appears to be to our south, so that does put us in the north. I feel like Denmark could be the play. I feel like the Netherlands maybe, but I feel like with its population and the size of the country, it's probably not too rural unless we go in like the middle of fucking nowhere. Poland or the Ukraine might be the better play, although I can't really make anything out on these telephone poles. Fuck it. Let's go South Poland. Southeast Poland. Over by the Ukraine. We do have a dirt road, but we have nothing else. It's kind of a town over there. And we just have like a barn over here. Hoping for some fucking luck here. Watch it be hungry. It ends up being Estonia again. Didn't see that one coming. But that 15,000 points is our best. If you want me to repeat that, I will. Our best score on this map, non-moving, ever. Nearly 16,000 points. And let's see. Nutty's in first place. Sammy's in fourth. Roland's in fifth. Wolf Trekker in eighth. I'm in 15th. Honestly, and I'm going to say this and try to be nice about this, I think a lot of people stopped playing this. Tin's in the 60th. We've only had 72 people play it. This ends in an hour. Alright? How many people signed up for a Rural World? We'll just go down until we don't see it anymore. 72 people have played it. Not even half. 100 people still haven't played it. I don't know if that goes to show anything about this. I know a lot of people have stopped playing this league. I feel like this is incredibly difficult, this league. And if we continue on this path, we might be able to come in first place because everyone might quit. Everyone might quit this league. I don't know. I feel like 50 legs is a lot of legs. I'm thinking of making my own pro league, and I would probably do like 25. I feel like 25 is a good number. I've never done a pro league before, so I don't know what to expect. But not bad. Not fucking bad. We start where we ended, and we end where we start. But that was our best one. Maybe that's going to put us into the top 25. And if that does, I'll be pretty happy with myself. Granted, we have 40 other legs to fuck up on, so maybe I shouldn't be too happy this early on. But that is going to be what we call it, so thank you all so much for joining us today. I do hope you all enjoyed and you continue to enjoy. Now, I did record a tutorial video for the Geoguessr Pro community. I'm going to send it to Alec soon for him to be able to upload it to the channel. If you guys do want to see that, I will post it in the Discord when the time comes, which you will be able to find if you click down below in the description. That way you can watch all these tutorials. I did phone numbers. The one person who probably shouldn't talk about phone numbers did phone numbers. But until tomorrow when we do Quarantine Menace again, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. And bye-bye.